What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement, still moving. This video is entitled, You Can't Have a Relationship Without Work. Oh, the links will be in the description box below. You know, it seems like people are looking for love or relationships and loving relationships. And skipping the part that it's going to take work. You know, don't, if you're single, don't, if you're not doing the work in a regular relationship, skipping the marriage is not going to just snap, you know what it takes. And what I see is a lot of selfish people wanting somebody to be selfless for them. And that's not how it goes. It's going to take work. You're going to have to give, you're going to have to take. It's going to be a give and take of you and another person. The other thing about that is, you want a relationship without work is people want relationships and healthy relationships when they haven't they haven't put in the work to make themselves healthy, whether that's mentally, whether that's physically, whether that's spiritually. You want, this relationship to work and this person be all the things that you're not. Or this person can, basically bring you to the light, right? And it's one thing if there's a fair exchange in the sense of you can bring something to this person that balances them out and they bring something to you that balances you out. But that's not how people are approaching it. It's more so take, take, take. I didn't realize. It's more so take, take, take. Some more take. No, not give and take, just take, take, take. And it comes at a cost, big cost. Because ultimately, what winds up happening at the end of the day is you get people who get in relationships that they said that they wanted, and then they don't want to work in those relationships. So you want to get accustomed to a certain thing or another person doing a certain thing for you. So, when we met, you was doing this, that, and the third. And I got accustomed to this, that, and the third, so you need to continue. But when you met, while they were doing this, that, and the third, you were stalling. You were, I need to do this, I need to get this together, I need to do that. So you're basically tap dancing around doing work in a relationship. And then upset that it didn't work out in the end. Or taking somebody's kindness for weakness to the point that when they say, hey, what I'm getting in this relationship is subpar. And then you get offended and, now you've been disrespected or abused or treated in some type of negative way, and it ain't right, and this person should do this and that, and before they can even speak to me or talk to me, they need to bow down to me. They need to kiss the ring. And then as the years go by, the selfishness accumulates, and when the selfishness accumulates, it's really nothing left to do, because now you're at a point where people are looking at you funny. And what I mean by looking at you funny, it's like, forget that you're not in a happy relationship or a healthy relationship or content with your relationships. You wouldn't even know how to maintain a relationship because you don't know how to put in any effort within a relationship dynamic. If you go to counseling, therapy. If you go to therapy and you get out of therapy and then you go right back into your old ways of selfishness, you paid for the therapy, but you didn't implement it. If you got to get your health in order and you want to get with somebody who has their health in order, and now they got to be your pseudo trainer, meal prep, planner, this, that, and the third. And now when you get it together, now you want to show the world per se, while you use them to put in the effort, that's not work. Because you would consider, I did the cardio, I did the weight training, I did the dieting, and this is how I look now. And you did do those things, but you weren't self-motivated. Somebody had to wake you up. Somebody had to go to the store and buy that food. Somebody had to drag you to the gym. Somebody had to argue with you about the workout while the workout is going on and you're wasting their time. See, that part is selfishness. The results, yay, but the selfishness involved, no. Some people financially are selfish. You can't do anything for anybody. You're a cheapskate when it comes to doing something for somebody else. You want them to roll out the red carpet, and then you want to hit them with the Groupon on the back end. And, that's not putting in work. There's nothing wrong with a Groupon. But when you're making it known that it has to be a certain way for you, and when it's not that certain way for you, now all of a sudden you're at odds with the other person, that's a problem. They need to bring you the moon and the stars, and you don't bring them Jack in the Box. It is what it is. So, relationships take work, but that doesn't mean you're willing to do it. And what you're seeing is people coming to the realization that nobody wants to have a relationship with a person who doesn't want to put in the work to maintain a relationship. And nobody, as an adult, wants to sit around with somebody who had more than enough time to figure it out. And when you had more than enough time to figure it out, and you've had more than enough conversation, you've exhausted more than enough research, you've did the quote-unquote self-help, you've read the books, you did the therapy, you did the trainer, and you still can't do the one thing that's necessary. Put in the effort. That's just, that's what some people would feel like is sacrilegious, right? Now, preposterous even. Now wanting the benefits of a happy, healthy relationship is fleeting, to say the least. Because now you have to think about, well, what am I bringing to the table? If I want, a relationship and it takes work, how much work am I willing to put in? And using everybody else as an excuse or a reason why you're not going to, I got hurt in my past, so I'm not going to put in work with you in the present, but I want you to put in work with me in the present, even though, I'm still holding on to the past, is a ridiculous approach. So, if relationships take work, why aren't you willing to do it? So that's what I'm saying. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.